Prepare yourself to relax and feel at ease in your body, your mind, and your soul. Tune in. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Fola, and here on Deep Mind Squared, we talk all things bridging mental health and spirituality. And as promised, I was going to create a video guiding you through a self-healing process using different hand positions. And this is based on some of the Reiki practices that I already use with clients and on myself. And so I want to just invite you to find a comfortable place for the next 20 to 30 minutes, and you can follow along with the video. And all you need to do is just set the intention to receive that beautiful healing energy, and I will guide you through the hand positions as we go through the video. So basically what's going to happen is every 2 minutes or so, we are going to switch hand positions. And this is a part of Reiki where you will place the hands on different parts of the body and just asking that energy to flow through. We'll hold these hand positions for about 2 minutes. And I got a bell here that's gonna hopefully ring on schedule for us, so we can just allow that energy to just flow, to receive whatever healing needs to come up for you in this particular moment. And trust that if you fall asleep, that's okay. You can do this laying down, you can do it sitting up, completely up to you. Just make sure you have some quiet moment for the next 20 to 30 minutes while we do this session, and trust that things will come up even within the days after, because that's usually what happens with any form of energy work. Your dreams might show you things, or other fun synchronicities might show up in your life. So let's get started. So the first hand position is taking both hands and placing them palms facing your face, just above your lip, over the top of your eyes, covering your forehead, your cheeks. As you go through this process of the Reiki, things might come up in your awareness. You might get certain thoughts. You might notice certain sensations in your body. Whatever that might be, it's totally normal. Some people, again, like I said, they might fall asleep. There might be colors or sounds. So whatever is meant for you, just be open to receiving it. And as we've set the intention to flow and receive that Reiki energy, that beautiful universal energy, just trust that you will get exactly what you need in this moment. I'm just reminding you to breathe. It helps to count your breath, counting an inhale of 4, pausing at the top, counting an exhale of 4, pausing at the bottom until you repeat again. Many times people wonder, how do they know if they're feeling any energy, or maybe they're just keeping their hands there. What's the purpose? But just allow yourself to be curious. You might notice sensations like tingling, heat, or cold. There might be nothing. That's completely okay. Just trust that because we've set the intention, the mind, everything else is created. And so with that, it's 2 minutes. We are going to take our hands and place them at the temples, allowing your fingers maybe to touch slightly at the top of your head. And it's really helpful to have your hands kind of like closed hands, so fingers touching. And after a Reiki level 1 class, or any Reiki class, they encourage you to do a daily practice for 21 days of this hands-on technique for yourself. And ideally, I think if you can practice this every day on yourself, then bonus props to you. It can really help to just release the tension, release any stress from the day. Many times people feel like, oh, they have to go see someone. You know, it's helpful to see someone. But like many things, like we are our healers, or our intuitive guidance comes from within, so we're just as capable. Many times we don't show ourselves that love. We require it from somewhere else or someone else. So inviting you just to receive from yourself today. Really important too when you're sitting here, just to feel your feet on the ground, both feet planted flat on the ground. If you're sitting, just making sure your legs are not crossed. And with that, we'll move our hands to just above, like at our ears, covering the ears. Feeling that heat potentially. Sometimes I wonder why I wear a sweater. Maybe even noticing what the difference in sensation is from position to position. Again, just being curious, not getting caught up in the right or wrong way of how this needs to be. Just allowing that complete neutrality, that being in that observer mode. Just like any meditation or mindful moment, this too can support us with maintaining that sense of observer or witness to all the different kind of chaotic events or situations we might find ourselves in each day. And if at any point your arms are getting tired, heavy, you might want to transition to lying down if you can. You can even just take a little pause as we move our hands to the next position, just behind the head. So one hand kind of on top, the upper part of the head, and then the other hand sort of touching finger or thumb to pinky finger, cradling the head. And so with this, we're balancing our brains, hemispheres, left and right, the feminine, masculine kind of sides of our being. Going deep into the pineal gland, the pituitary gland. Calming that nervous system. And the breath really helps to take it home. your hands just be in your throat, whatever way is comfortable for you. Sometimes it's like a cradling in the front part, in that throat area. You don't have to squeeze or anything, you just relax the hands. It carries so much energy in our throats. Things we've said, things we haven't said, maybe we wish we had. So much can be held up here. I don't really think it's helping when we have to wear masks all the time, so let's allow that energy to flow. Not trying to push or create any specific outcome, just allowing yourself to channel and be that channel. Maybe your arms are getting a little bit of a rest here, resting them as we make the rest of the way down through the torso in a little bit here. So I encourage you, if at any point you feel you need to come back to this video, you can do so. Moving your hands down to your heart space. Fingers sort of touching the tips. Not overlapping here, but just resting on your chest. Just breathe that energy into your heart. That's what it seems like. Just receiving. Especially if you find yourself working on the floor a lot, overtime, double shifts, whatever. You lovely nurses know how much it means a lot to work, and you feel committed to the job, to the people around you. Not just those people that you're caring for, but your colleagues as well. So how beautiful could it be if we had a moment each day to just bless ourselves with this healing energy. So whenever you can, you don't have to do this all in one sitting. You can split it up, starting with the head, making your way down through the front, and then you take a break as we get to the back. You could technically hold these positions for even a minute if you so felt, or up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Especially if you're not feeling any energy moving or any sensation, it might be a good idea to go back to that particular area, like your throat, or maybe in front of your face, or at your low back. Just shower yourself with that beautiful energy. Now to just below the rib area / diaphragm, above the belly button, that solar plexus area. Again, the fingertips touching just gently. It's like your hands, your palms are sort of at the area of the stomach. Also gently, almost sort of at the liver, maybe kind of. That abdomen area. Our organs do so much beautiful work for us in the day and at night, so let's just shower those organs with love. Just noticing whatever you notice. Maybe feeling more expansive at this point of energy. As you move to the space just below your belly button. And if it helps for you, you can even make a sort of triangle shape with your thumbs touching, or just your fingertips of your index fingers touching, just kind of over your pelvis area. Caressing that womb, that pelvis, that sacral root. And that's the place in which our creativity really shines, our relationships flourish, we're connected to our emotional well-being, our sexuality, our sensuality. And it also extends into financial concerns and all the abundance that can come up for us, all the pleasures of life. If your mind's wandering, just bring it back to the breath. Back to the awareness of that energy, the sensations in and around the body, becoming that witness once again. You can crisscross them across your chest, just kind of placing your arms around your shoulders, like you're a mummy. I mean, I assume they did this to mummies. Really bathing yourself, grounding through the shoulders, that upper back. We're over halfway through this self-guided Reiki, self-healing process of receiving Reiki. It's like you're patting yourself on the back for taking this time for you. And maybe this is your first time receiving Reiki or giving Reiki. That's totally awesome. Just encourage you to keep being curious about it, and maybe it's worth taking a class, connecting with someone who you trust. Teaching Reiki is something that I'm really hoping to step into more. Just supporting people because it's been so beneficial in my journey. Those hands to about the midway point in your back. This one's a little awkward. We like to stay around the kidney area. So if you know where those are, you might be able to move your arms up a little higher. Maybe it's a bit more comfortable on your shoulders for you to just keep them a little bit lower than mid-back, and that's totally okay. I'm only going to be here for a couple minutes. Sometimes this position can be really awkward laying down, so if you need to use a bolster or a pillow, whatever helps you to feel the most comfortable. feel free at the end of this video to let people know in the comments how you found it, if anything came up for you in particular during your session. Sometimes in sharing, we can support and encourage each other, especially in those kind of dark times. And if you're ever interested in diving deeper into Reiki, you can find me on the website deepmindsquared.com. So I'm moving your hands down to the low back, kind of just above your butt. Maybe your fingers can kind of touch the tips together, whatever works for you, but no pressure. If it's more comfortable just to kind of go around your back hips, then that's totally fine. More your hips, but from the back position. Just completing that whole body, that whole torso. With all the sitting that we do, it's super important that we show that part of our body love. Now you can place your hands on your thighs or on your knees. I like the knee area. The knees carry so much tension. Just allowing that energy to flow through your legs. Sometimes people might want to finish off with cupping each foot, one on the top of the foot, one at the bottom of the feet. So if at the end of the video you feel inclined to do that, you can do so. This is our last position here. Just taking a deep breath in, maybe sighing out. And you can place your hands at your heart center, prayer position, just thanking that Reiki energy, thanking yourself, thanking whatever guides, you feel called to. And I'm thanking each and every one of you for taking this time to just tune into yourself, to enjoy this Reiki flow, and to bathe with yourself in that energy, because again, it's so needed. We're just go, go, go sometimes. So taking this brief period of time to just go within can be so beneficial. And I encourage you, if you feel called, to do this for the next 21 days. Every day, set that little piece of time out for yourself and see what changes in your life. And of course, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're updated on when future videos come out. Lots of different material headed your way as we enter into 2022 and beyond. And I would love if you liked this video and also shared it with anyone else you think might benefit from taking part in this beautiful session that we did together today. Until then, I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye.